You now the Yangon's situations of
Yes. So in Yangon, in Myanmar, there are maybe around 30 cases of the virus.
30 yes
Yes. So it's not a lot compared to the other countries, I think.
so your country is not locked down yet.
Yes.
Really?
It's
I see.
currently not on lockdown yet, but people are advised to stay at home for the most part, and lots of employees and workers are and employers are working at home and ordered to stay at home.
I see. So 30 is the case of the patient of the coronavirus. So it's much less than the Japan's. So yeah. Maybe today is our situation is patient is more than 7,000 or and fortunately the fatal is just 130 or kind of death people. And but I heard that Philippines or kind of country people it's a lockdowns already. But you do you know about Thailand? Do you know?
Yes. So in Thailand, I think there are around perhaps hundreds, perhaps, but I think Thailand has much more cases compared to.
Myanmar. Is it locked?
Yes.
Do you know that Thailand is already locked down or?
Yes. So I do know that there are some lockdowns from here and there. So, for example, I think in the city that I lived, they have the authorities set the curfew to 7 p.m., I think. Yeah, 7 p.m. So people are not allowed to go outside when it becomes 7 or 10 p.m., I think.
I see.
So it's sort of like a lockdown, I think.
So some
Yes.
city is a lockdown. I see.
Yes.
It's weekend
So
outside to Thailand is 7 coffee to 7 p.m. I see. And okay. So, but in Japan, we are not. We can. Japanese government suggest to the don't go away strongly. But we cannot order. Our government cannot order to do so.
I see.
It's so maybe if the situation in Myanmar, if the situation is more serious, your government will decide to lock down.
Yes, that's a great thought, because I think when lots of people are being infected, I think definitely I think the country might be in lockdown, since since Myanmar is a very populated country. So lots of people are living in a very close distance from one person to another. So it's very easy for people to be in contact with each other physically. So I think, and especially since most of the people here are not very rich, not very well off. They tend to live in a very poor living conditions, where they don't have access to the news or the masks or hand sanitizers or soaps and water, for example.
I
So
see.
I think that's a great thought that comes up. Yes.
If your government order to don't go away, or a lot of restaurant or shopping we have to close, give a government to help you to about the money or kind of.
So does government help you with the money? I see. So I think for the most part, there hasn't been any movement. There hasn't been any actions from the governments to help out the poor people in general. But I have seen some authorities going around in a very poor places in Burma, and they have been handing out masks and soaps. I have seen some senators.
Senators. What is a senator?
The senator is a person that works for the government.
Government. I see.
It's a member of the Senate, so member of the country's representatives, sort of.
I see.
So they have been going around the country giving out some masks and supplies to the people who live in very poor places, for sure.
I see. So maybe the situation, but I talked with a lot of countries people and about the online. So is it for example the East South Asia's situation and Europe or America, US, the side is the situation is I think a little bit different. More Europe or US situation is more serious than the Asia's. Is it? What effect of in Japan now is a very the number is very increased and but maybe a lot of Southeast Asia already is locked down, but the number of the patient is much less than the US or the Europe countries. Do you have any idea of what this difference? You don't know. I have no idea about that. Is it the climate or the?
Oh, I see. I think that's a great question because lots of people have been wondering how that is possible because obviously those countries in the West are much more richer in resources and they have more of the control over such things when it happens, like the money that they need to repair and protect the people. So I'm not exactly sure about how that happened, but I think it has to do with the leaders of the country. Yes. So maybe perhaps in the United States, I think the president he actually removed the really important fundings for emergency cases like this one, because he said that people didn't really need those money in the future. But then this happened, so suddenly he doesn't have the funding money anymore for this kind of situations. And he also, I think, removed some kind of healthcare systems. So that's why I think they are in need of things like ventilators the ones that help you breathe air.
Ventilators. What? I don't know.
So that one is the one that helps you breathe.
Breathe.
So,
Breathe. I see. Yes. I see. Yes.
so in hospitals, especially this virus, it's a respiratory disease. So it has to do with your breathing, lungs, and stuff. So yes, we need such ventilators so that patients are treated carefully. But you got rid of those healthcare systems because the president said that they didn't need them. So that's why people are really, really mad at the president these days because of his thoughtlessness, perhaps. Maybe that could be the case why they have more serious cases rising more than countries in Asia. Also, that's a great question. But also in the UK, the prime minister is almost always in charge of running the country. So, and prime minister's roles was changing from one person to another. So the prime ministers are fairly new to the country, how to lead the country and stuff. Maybe that's why it could also be one of the reasons why UK and US might be having the most cases regardless of their economical status or social status compared to the other countries in the world, perhaps.
I see. Your country is a president or a prime minister? President.
Oh, yes. So in my country, it is a president and prime minister.
But both you have?
Yes, we have.
Really? Which one is the more strong? President is the more.
Yes, president is the stronger one.
Stronger.
Yes.
I see. So maybe the president can decide to when he's locked down or I see. We don't have a president. We don't have a president. Just prime ministers. Same to the UK's.
Wow, I see. So